There we go. Now we're recording. And now this is my bonsai pot. I've got a very sandy mix, and inside that mix I've got some pretty rocks, some lovely perlite. There's definitely a little bit of biomaterial in here, mostly worm casings. Uh, there's some bone meal, a little bit of kelp meal, stuff like that. And I've already hydrated it so that it went through its original chaos and it's come back down to a nice dry again. So there's also this charcoal in here because I suspect I'll be having to water succulents a little bit more than they like to be watered. Well, they like water a lot. They just don't like the fungus that then ravages their bodies as they go through that. So now we have a very interesting centerpiece planned for this one. I have these terrifying, I'm actually going to get a tool for that. There we go. So we don't stab ourselves. Safety first and all of that. I'm gonna look at all of the undersides. Oh yeah, see, this is why. This guy's a little rough right there. Both are really. This guy's a very skinny fella. And then this guy's got something going on, huh? I don't know if this is like a bad thing, a good thing. It feels like an okay thing. But this has got what I'd say is probably the best core segment. Maybe this. Maybe this. I think maybe this. Yeah. So here's our guy. Little spikes. Little scary. And he's going to fit right in there. Let's go ahead and get a good grip right here. Set him down. Then we're going to go ahead and give him a little push. Trying not to damage the tissues or anything, or the spikes too much. But that's it. That is our amazing cactus spear centerpiece. And now it's time for us to start inserting our jade cuttings. Now, some of these I set down in a weird way, and this is just fantastic because it's gonna grow back. But I think maybe I should plant them in a way that kind of causes them to retain this shape if possible. I mean, this root is unfortunate. Maybe that too. I put this out and that root just bends back down and it goes for soil. That sounds like it would be super fun. So I'm gonna do it. I think right there is one of the spots. Sweet. Okay, got another guy here. He's kind of tall and bent. And I think giving him this little sweet spot right here. It goes in so smooth into the soil. It feels like it's going to be an excellent little shape. All right. Now I've got this guy. This is the Gollum Jade with the little precious fingers. Oh, kind of want those fingers like staring a little frighteningly above the spikes here, I think, without actually piercing them. I'm gonna have to tuck some soil in here, make sure it can hold this position without falling in. Looks good. I'll have to be very gentle with this. Melissa, can you deal with this? He's meowing at me. Sorry, the cat does not like that I'm not giving him attention this very moment. All right. Let's give some of these guys a fun little outward. There we go. Thank you. There we are. Ah, the sound of cat wailing is desisted. Thank you very much. Okay. Let's pop this guy right here. This looks like a great little cradle. Turn it so he doesn't stab himself. There we go. And then pop it nice and close, but no cigar. We got another tall guy. I do want to make sure that we let the cactus have plenty of space to grow. We're certainly gonna populate our planting here as much as we can. We got another little golem guy. I think right in these rocks somebody needs to come from. Tuck that in there, and then we'll push in some more sand. You really don't have to do too much. The roots want to come out, and once they detect like the barest hint of moisture that's in this sand, they'll really start to reach for it, you know. For me right now, I'm just trying to feel out where I might add a bit of structure with the roots as well, because that's what I've been focusing on now. Don't really want too much blockage. I think we got another big guy we got to set down over here, balance out our scape, and I think in the big spaces those can look amazing. So tuck him in there. Okay, what else do we have? Now I got this guy. He's already been skewered by a loose thing, and he's just got the barest of root coming out right now, and he will probably need the wettest spot, which I assume will be down here, the lowest part of the table. Let's see if I can't just gently cover that so we don't damage it. There we go. Let him hang there. Kind of adds a little stability for him. Got another very beautiful tree-like structure here. Oh, poor little leaf. Maybe we let this guy point out. Fantastic. Just let that anchor in there. Because these guys are all gonna, none of them are gonna stay this way. They're just immediately gonna grow and change, and it's gonna be amazing. Now, with the remaining space, because this is more than enough trees. I mean, these guys are heartily competing right now, which is what I want. I want them to grow in interesting ways because of each other. So now let's I really love the ones that have developed the red, but that's actually stress. So see if I can find anybody who's got, oh, for one, I definitely want to throw a couple of these in here. These are from a ghost plant. Really pretty. Oh, I want those. Oh, I want these kind of far away. I think they're very tender. So just set them like this, and then from these little spots here, they'll grow a new little ghost plant. Pretty too. Put one more of those right here, at this little base corner here. Excellent. then I'm going to throw some of these gollum plant boys because they'll do the same thing and start to grow pretty little gollum plants from that area. Gravity, tell me where to go here. I think that's pretty. Develop a new one, plant it right there. Now you don't want to put these in the soil like a stem though. I've found that's just a good way to invite rot. So I just start settling them in locations where I might want a new one of these to kind of spring up, you know. We could definitely toss in another little tree. Oh, let's do it here. We'll have like if we could get maybe get one more of those in there, and then it's got this like little hands going out. Look to it. Oh, will this last? Will it be cool? We don't know. Right here as well. Let's see if I can't get it in without. Oh yes, perfect. Well, this tells me that I'd probably benefit from using some tweezer tools, but I really like, and I know I'm not supposed to use my hands. I'm just such a tactile person, though. I know it's you get oils onto it. They don't like that. They don't do as well. I understand. I get it. I just really like touching them. And it really gives me a sense of them. And I'm hoping these would be too close together. Put you on more of this arch. Some of these nice big leaves will have more of a sure start sometimes, but honestly, I've had more success with the little guys, and it's less space on the ground for more plant. Now we've got a pretty leafy area there, I think. Maybe right here, the low point here. It's gonna be very shady. And then this guy's gonna lose some of these lower coverage, and then we're gonna want more ground growth to come in. So we can definitely start placing these in those areas. I think here's another good one for you. But then I'm gonna want more creepy hand guys for ground cover, because they really do, and they're the same where the small ones do just as well, I find, at creating a new plant as the older ones, and they do fit very well. Now this one was cool because it was already like a double leaf a little bit. I always wanted to know what this was gonna do, if it was gonna do anything. So we're gonna do that as well, just like a normal leaf. There we go. What else do we have? Now we do have some of these very small ones, and what's cool about these, if we just take this, right, and we shove it, well, shove our finger right into a spike, we just shove it in, a little resistance here, all up there, right? It'll develop into a cooler plant as a result of this. I've seen it. It's really cool. I love it. Okay. What else do we have? I also have this guy who's got a bit of a root already on a single tendril leaf. I think I'd like to crowd things just a bit with my clumsy oafish fingers. There we go. And right in here. Sure. There we go. Most of the time I'm being exquisitely gentle with the plant itself and the soil, but sometimes it's kind of hard to get it in there. Oh, this is really terrible way to do that. There we go. Just a little in the soil. Okay. Now, it's definitely a bit of a mess right now, and I've got plenty of raw material. But I think this is where I want to stop this and kind of watch it. All right, so let's detach you from here. Let's take a look. It's just got this guy. He's tucked in there real nice. This guy peeking out the front. And see this space under here. That guy's pretty great. I love the rocks too. There it is. All right, my desert jade forest bonsai has begun.